Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to an emergency auction house update video on what? The Peugeot 207 Super 2000. Why? Because we're in a brand new season and they've done this. They've added to this week's Forzathon shop. So what's that going to do? It's going to depreciate the total buyout price. So today, I'm going to ease your mind. I've made two graphs, two separate predictions, and I've got some advice on what you should do. But before we begin, give the video a like, otherwise I will steal, what should I steal today? I will steal that vase off that table, and this poor man's business will depreciate like the Peugeot 207 Super 2000 might. But yeah, anyway, give the video a like, and well, Quattro baby. Yeah, I'll see you in there. Yeah. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to an emergency auction house update video. My fourth one this week. I've had a bloody busy week making these kind of videos because Forza Horizon 4 keep bringing back rare cars and ruining the appreciation. But today, it's time for the Peugeot 207 Super 2000. Why? Well, because of this. Today is winter of all seasons, and it's been made available to obtain this week for 600 Forzathon points in the Forza Horizon shop. So, what has happened? Everybody now has one. Everybody's trying to sell it, so that means the market value will go and depreciate in the next following days. So I've made two separate graphs on one reason why you should worry and another reason why this might be a perfect investment opportunity going forward. So without further ado, the goal on today's video is 100 likes. If you can smash that, that would be fantastic, and I'll get a Lamborghini Huracan and have a fun time. Anyway, without further ado, let's get straight into today's predictions on this car and what you should do going forward. So without further ado, let's start with the bad news. Graph 1, as you can see here. If the flood has effect, today, day 1, we can sell this thing for 15.295 million. Highest price, and today is the start of the flood. Day 2, tomorrow, I predict it'll drop down to 12.550. That'll be the start of its depreciation then. Day 3, the ripple effect will be felt. The market will be absolutely saturated and flooded with these, so the price will eventually drop down to 9.880. Day 4 to day 5, 6.220 down to 4 million credits. Now, day 6 and day 7 are the most important key dates for this car. This day 6 will be the lowest depreciated price, and I don't believe it will drop lower than 2.8 million credits. Day 7, 2.8 million again, and after day 7, when this car's not, well, next Thursday, when this car's not available to obtain, it will be capped at 2.8 million for 4 weeks, and after that, it will start to climb back up to 4 to 5 to 7 to 10 million credits going forward. At the bottom there, perfect investment opportunity at day 7 when this car reaches its lowest depreciated price. It will not go lower than 2.5 million. I do not think they would let it go down there. I don't think it's going to have the similar pattern to the HSV. That's now at 700k. This is a rare car. We have assurances on that. I do not believe it will drop lower than 2.7 million credits. Look at the Shelby 1000. That depreciated down to 4 million credits, then it was capped. This is older than that, but we still have assurances on that being it's a brand new car. I do not believe this will drop lower than 2.5 million. But when this thing on day 7 drops down to its lowest market price of roughly 2.8 million credits, again, my advice to you would be buy, invest, because it will bounce back when the rarity and the ripple effect stops. The market value will appreciate on this car. Most definitely a one to watch. Anyway, that is graph 1. If the flood has effect, that's the worst case scenario. Let me bring you to graph 2. By a miracle, if this flood has no effect on the appreciation and the market value of this car, and it just stays like cement and it doesn't go anywhere, well, this is what that's going to look like. Day 1 today, similar pattern, 15.295, highest price, again, start of the flood. Day 2 tomorrow, start of the depreciation down to 12.550. Day 3, think about the Pontiac Firebird. Day 3 to day 2, very key dates, hasn't moved. Sorry to confuse you, but bringing you back to Pontiac Firebird, today it's at 9.8 million. It's been there for 3 days now, and I don't think it'll drop any lower. So, a very similar pattern, similar market values. So, day 3, 12.550, stagnant at that price. Don't think it'll drop lower on day 3. Day 4, it could drop lower. Price starts to break, and the ripple effect is fully felt at 9.860 million. Day 5, a key day, again, a hold on the price, will not drop lower, 9.860. Day 6, an unexpected bounce back at 12.550 million. Day 7, 12.550 million again. Day 8 through to day 12, anywhere from 12 to 15 million credits. Now, that is the best case scenario, but I am not going to go with graph 2. Always go with the worst possibility, bringing you back to graph 1. This is what I predict will happen in the next following days. Day 2, 12.5, day 3, 9.8, day 4, 6 million, day 5, 4, day 6 and day 7, 2.8 million. Go with graph 1, ladies and gentlemen. Even if you don't go with graph 1, my advice to you would be today is to get your Peugeot 207 Super 2000 sold today for the maximum profit of 15.295 million. And when in the next following weeks this thing depreciates down to 2.8 million or 1.7, anywhere roughly around about those low figures, I would invest in 5, keep it in your garage as always, and hold. But then again, bringing you back to graph 2, if by some miracle this flood has no effect on this car's market value, we're going to see it hold at 12.5 down to 9.8, be stagnant, hold at that price, then suddenly sharp bounce back to 12.5 up to 15 million credits in the next following weeks. But I would not go with graph 2. That is just a best case scenario. Just you never know. But you know, I'd more than likely go with graph 1. The flood is going to have an effect on this market, market value. We'll know at midnight tonight if it drops down to 12.550 or it holds at 15 mil. I predict it's going back to graph 1, that it's going to depreciate heavy in the next following days, down to 6, down to 2 million. So my advice to you would be today, I would get yours sold. Do as I do, get it gone 15 million credits and reap the rewards. But to summarise, this going forward is going to be a perfect investment opportunity by next week when this thing's at its lowest market value. But anyway, just a quick little update, just to ease your mind on what to do with your Peugeot Super 2000s. Get them sold today for 15 million credits and avoid the inbound depreciation. Hope you have a good week, have a good weekend. And, by the way, you listening, join my Discord. Get in the Discord, soldier. It's where we communicate with each other and talk about cars and video ideas, and you can help me on the hunts and stuff like that. Anyway, link is in the description. Peace and love, baby, and I'll catch you in another one. Yeah.